It's me, the BBK, and welcome back to the Boss's Lounge. Now, tonight I just want to talk about, I think I figured it out. And I thought I figured it out before, but I'm really getting it now. I spoke on this once before, and I'm speaking about the Tasha K scandal with Cardi B. Now, I told y'all before that to me, Tasha is a go-getter. She's a hustler, right? And we know that in this industry, right, of vlogging and journalism and criticism and things of that nature, that bad publicity is just as good as good publicity. Sometimes it could be even better. And I've heard people say time and time again, well, this is an entertainment platform. Okay, I get it. We all get it. You got to be entertaining. You got to be talking about something interesting enough to keep the people coming back, to keep the people wanting more. When Tasha stopped doing her Monday through Friday 9 to 5 gig and started devoting her time to her journalism, she got better equipment. She set aside a private place. She found her niche. She created a brand. She started having she elevated it all the ways you should when this is what you're serious about doing. She started paying people to help her with, her stories and her investigations and things of that nature. And that's just a part of elevating. Now, I haven't talked to Tasha. I don't know what kind of money she may win. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing. This is just how I feel. And I can only speak on what I saw almost 3 years ago. We went on Social Blade one time and we pulled up Tasha's name. And I think it was for the day. At first, I thought it was for a single video. But I actually think that was the money that she earned in a day. Now, whether it had been in a day or in a month, it was $10,000. Okay? And again, whether it was in a month or whether it was in a day, it's a lot of money to get from a check, a payment from YouTube. So at that point, when you're making upward of, $8,000, $9,000, almost $10,000 a month from your new career, your new hustle, your job, then you can afford to pay people to help you. You can afford to, establish a place where you can have a home and an office together. You know what I'm saying? And to get better equipment and just all of the things. And that's what Tasha did. So now, check it out. Tasha had been building. Whether she was lying, apologizing, whether she was telling the truth, bringing, she be bringing, she have interviews. She brings receipts. Now, y'all can criticize it all you want. That's y'all. This is my platform right now. This is my feelings about the situation. I follow a lot of people that happen to follow the story, and they talk about it. And I don't follow it like that. I hear it from the other subscribers that I listen to. But I hear people saying, she perjured herself and she was hiding assets and all of this. If you only knew, that's a part of the game for real, in the real world. And it could only take an accounting major or a CPA or somebody to break it down to you and let you know that's how the world works. And like I said before, whether she win, lose, or draw, it ain't like she got to just write a check and pay it off. She can make payments towards the judgment should she get a judgment against her for a certain amount of money. So it's not, and until you get a full understanding or someone break it down to you, a full understanding of business and how it works, then you may not ever get it. Some people have to either be hands-on, otherwise they can't grasp the concept. And to me, she is money on the spot with the concept. Now, she's brought interviews, she's brought tea, receipts, gossip, she's, brought blow-ups, meltdowns, and all of the things. And she had been poking with Cardi for a little bit, because Cardi, I like Cardi B. Cardi's, kind of sensitive, get enough feelings a lot of times. So, as this thing started to really grow legs between her and Tasha K, people wanted to come over and hear what Tasha had to say because Tasha is good at what she do. I'm not clout chasing. I got a whole full-time job. Y'all know me. But y'all also know that I put into the platform. I buy different equipment and different stuff that I use. Y'all the ones stuck on somebody showing their face. I got a job. I need my job. I'm not prepared to step out on faith and do this full time because this is not something that I want to do full time. So I do it more like a hobby. But I'm passionate about some of the stuff that I speak about. But and yes, I can talk about Tasha and I put her name in the title. Because in my personal opinion, if I put her name in the title, that's kind of like cloud chasing because I want everybody to see it and I want everybody to come. I want you to come if you're interested in hearing what I got to say. I don't want you to come just because I'm talking about one person. But that is how the game is played. Just so you know, it would really behoove me to put her name in the title because it will bring the people. Now, will they stay? Will they come back? Who knows? But it will definitely bring the people. You look at how many people it brought her, and now she's celebrating her 1 million mark subscriber count on YouTube. Now, yeah, you know, when you're doing this kind of thing and there is communication between you and the other party and they're asking you to remove something, it's up to you to make a conscious decision on whether or not you want to take it down or if you want to fan the flame. Tasha cut the fan on high. Now, that's what she did. She cut the fan on high and said, let me see what you're working with. She was confident in what she had in her, in her pocket. Carter was confident in what she had in her pocket. Now, again, whether she win, lose, or draw, she still has set a milestone for vloggers to let them know. If you real about your shit, if there's some truth mixed in with some fake, you can still stand your ground and you could potentially win. But I tell you one thing that will ride the rest of 2022 out, and that's the Tasha K and Cardi B saga, because she is trending. Now, she's transparent. She lives her life openly, her friendships and whatnot, lack of friendships or whatever, openly. That part I don't agree with. And you don't have to agree with everything they do. But you like their content, you like how they present it, and you support. So, if she wants to do that openly, it's still adding more subscribers. It's still keeping her trending. I mean, that's the name of the game. That's where she is. She's got businesses and homes and stuff like that she's growing from it. She's literally showing you how the game got to be done. Now, whether you taking notes or not, whether you aspire to live the path or go walk the path that she's walking, that's a different story. It's got to be something that you really want to do. But I just wanted to say, I see you, Tasha, girl. I see you. I see you. Hell, a little bit of everybody around here. A whole lot of everybody get the story wrong. And then you got a whole lot of everybody that don't really have nothing to talk about. So they like to go over to other channels that have a large following in the chat and get up on the panel and talk about really a lot of nothing. Because, they want those numbers. Conversation ain't really got to be about nothing important, just bullshit, That's their get down. That's their way of getting numbers. Everybody have their little niche or their market area where they want to get the numbers. See, it ain't no numbers in the beefing area unless that's what you want to do, unless that's what you want to hear all the time. I don't want to hear that all the time. A good kiki is always appreciated every now and again, but I don't want that all the time. I'm struggling for freedom out here. I'm struggling for my 40 acres and a mule. I want my house. I want to be debt free. I want all the money back that I paid towards things. I want all of that and some. I want to hit one of them $400 million lotteries so I can really show y'all what it do. I could really show y'all what it do. This is for fun, and I could do it for fun. Whether I make money or not, I will be able to afford to sit, get up when I want to get up, move when I want to move, maneuver through who I want to maneuver. You got to be able to network with other people that are your size, have bigger platforms, smaller platforms, same amount of platform. You got to network. That's how you get your whole cards. That's how you get your whole cards. You get in with somebody, they be like, well, we're going to get together, we're going to do this one time. Boom, there go a whole card. When a bitch pull your whole card, it's time for you to come on over and let's do this. It's going to benefit both parties, and then you just kind of grow from there. So yeah, you need some BS and some negativity and some drama, stress, and strife in your life, because sad to say it, but that's what the people like. They like the strife, the misery, the struggle, and that they like to see people going through it. It's not happiness, cookies, and rainbows in the beef sector. That's not where you find that at. So, and it's okay to like a category of different things. But when the people reach a certain platform, if they don't go no further than that, they'll never go any further than that, because you got to do something different. You got to add to the mix. You got to flavor the sauce to make it spicy enough to keep growing. So, from what I see, this is Tasha's spice. Tasha didn't fan the flame. She cut the fan up on high, blew the flame until it just spread like wildfire. And she is trending. She will be trending until 2023 unless somebody top her. How would they top her? They would have to get into a nasty fighting match with a celebrity and get sued and go to court. Now, I believe Jason Lee was once upon a time sitting in a seat like that, but they were threats. I don't think they really went anywhere. And if they did, I wasn't following it. So I don't know anything about it. I'm just using him as an example because I know he's somebody that's very loud and has a large following. Not YouTube following, but much more so Instagram following. Now, I think he's breaking out and doing some things different or adding to it, trying to spice himself up to go places. And, it is what it is. And he, too, has tried to drum up some negative publicity to boost him. And I'm sure it has boosted him to a certain extent. But that's where the all eyes are sitting at. Somebody stress, strain, and drama. And it's everywhere in the celebrity world, in the celebrity industry, in the music industry, in the film industry, in the, celebrity industry, the rich and wealthy. It's out there. And I'm going to stick to politics and, different crimes that go on, different injustices, if you will. I'm going to stick on that a little bit. Yeah. But I'm going and make sure I didn't get my tickets for the Super Lotto on yesterday. But I'll be picking up my tickets this weekend so I can be ready for next week. And I'll make sure that by next Friday I have my fresh tickets. Oh, yes, because you can't win if you don't play. So, yeah, it's a lot. And I think, I think her and her husband probably have talked about what could happen, what, it's always a possibility that you could win. It's a possibility that you could lose. But if you're willing to take that ride, and that ride is putting more money in her pocket. Her name is on everybody's tongue. And then I think I heard somebody saying something about somebody needed a show, so she's got a studio. She can now start to, get a network or maybe collaborate with another network. She might be able to get people on shows. That'll just continue to further the money in her pocket. Then could you imagine if she was to mess around and get a reality show, she'll be able to interview those participants and get tea on people and Instagram. It could really blow up, but it's how hard you're willing to ride. So, again, I still don't think she's pressed and bothered. Even if she's set to lose, even if she's already lost and they just waiting to figure out how much she got to pay, I still think she's in the plus lane. She's still winning. So I wish I wouldn't get so upset. I done heard some people lose their entire mind because, she lied. She got caught lying. I was like, Lord, what happened? What is they talking about? Baby, they was upset. And you know what? Quiet as it's kept, probably most of your enemies are the subscribers that follow you around more places. See, envy is the basis of jealousy. That's where it's pulled from. When somebody's envious of you, then they'll start becoming jealous of you because they don't have the willpower or the pull to want to get out there and go get it. That's real talk. That's real talk. Somebody that ain't got the willpower, the stamina to go out there and do the damn thing will sit up and watch you and follow you all around and listen to all your shit, replay your shit, record your shit, re-listen to your shit, do all the things. Are your biggest haters. Your biggest supporters are some of your biggest haters. And as you grow, the haters grow too. But you know what they say, shit, if ain't nobody hating on you, you ain't doing something right. So, again, the negativity can be your best friend in some cases. And, that's where she at now. So, it definitely sends a message to other bloggers: stand your ground and don't be afraid. It sends messages to the industry and the celebrity world that I am who I am, and I ain't scared of none of y'all. And if I get the tea with the receipts, we gonna put it out there, like it or not. Handle your business and keep your business locked up in the closet, and then you ain't got to worry about it coming to me. That's how I look at how she looking at it. Like, she said she gonna wipe her butt with the cease and desist. Okay, she wiped it all the way to the courthouse. So now, she got to deal with all of that. And it's also a learning experience going forward if this ever happens again. We know that this is her cup of tea. This is her forte. This is what she do. So it's not like she gonna quit. She gonna keep grinding, keep growing, and keep making money. And I ain't mad at her for that. Do what you do, child. But Tasha, if you pissed off or don't like the fact that I used your picture as my thumbnail, please tell me and don't flag me, honey. Email me, text me, DM me, because I think you got a DM. Don't flag me, love. So many people out here using your image, but please don't flag me. But yeah, I think I got it now. I think I see where she's going. And hey, I'm taking notes. Now, I don't want to really get into the negative side like that. If anything, I'd rather be on the negative side of us having a different opinion about something than for somebody to just be upset because I'm talking about their business that happen to be public for the world to see. But, yeah. So, yeah, I think it's all good, And, again, congratulations on your 1 million subscribers. I'm sure she at 1.5 at this particular point with the way she's trending. So that's an extra $10,000 or $20,000 in her pocket a month. Like, y'all think this shit is a game. You better be taking notes, Then y'all merging with all these other folks that like to do pull-ups and drive-ups and... They are building more prisons, by the way. So don't think that the prisons are overflowed because they done let in California here. We done let 60, 70,000 of them out. So, and they building more. So don't worry, they making room for you. They'll leave the light on for you. Anyway, y'all keep gaming. Y'all keep following the story. And y'all can keep giving me updates on what I missed. But I believe that's what the game is like. So we'll see at the end when it's all said and done. But yeah, it's the cost of doing business. It is the cost of doing business, being a businesswoman. It is what it is. So, anyway, I just want to come over there and give y'all my little come over here and give y'all my 2 cents. My little 2 cents on the matter. Again, I haven't been following the case, but I listen to some commentators that do, and they talk on it, and they talk on a couple of things. So some of the people that, I follow, it's like the Pascal Show, Whitman and Friends, or something like that. Miss Sweet Pea, Erica, I listen to the Floridian Man, and I can't think of the name of his channel. Dawson Speaks. So those are a lot of people that I listen to. So, and I see all of them chiming in. So, shit, let me chime in, child. So, anyway, we might come back a little bit later and have some moving that. I don't know. I just got out from work, so I cooked. I got to go ahead and put some vegetables together with it and eat. And we might come back and do a little something else. I'm guessing the YouTube streets are hot. They're on fire. I heard somebody, they sent me a video link, and I went over and I tried to listen to Rita a little bit, but I don't know what's been going on because I unsubscribed from a lot. So I'll pick up a little bit here and there from Tracy and Tim Blaine. I get to put together 2 and 2 on a few things because I'm still sub to them. So yeah, so we'll see what it do, y'all, and I might try to put it on my community wall if y'all want to watch a movie. Luana, I did not make it to the post office today, boo, but I will be off from work on the 26th. and I'll make sure that I send it on the 26th. I'll let you know when I get ready to send it. Don't worry. So anyway, thank y'all for coming. Please hit the like button on your way out or not, whichever way your spirit leads you. We would appreciate it. Shout out to all my bosses, my cave dwellers, my street runners, my members, subscribers, supporters, my replay gang, and my allies. Y'all be blessed, stay safe, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.